I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me. Don't wanna waste another day being stuck here in this place. No, I wanna hold your hand in mine, watch the sunset in your eyes. Baby, I want us to act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. This could be magical. To escape, and here we are, driving narrow streets in a rusty car, leading to the sea. Think we're getting close. We should take a pic, baby, strike a pose. I remember every day that I spent right here with you. Yeah, you are the one who makes me feel as good as I do. Baby, I want us to act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. This could be magical. Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me. Don't wanna waste another day being stuck here in this place. No, I wanna hold your hand in mine, watch the sunset in your eyes. Baby, I want us to act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. To escape, and here we are, driving narrow streets in a rusty car, leading to the sea. Think we're getting close. We should take a pic, baby, strike a pose.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's Mastermind Call. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited that you are here for today's show. Today we're talking about staying ahead of the competition. This is such a big topic, especially as travel has returned and everyone's traveling now and everyone's excited about their travel businesses growing. So if you want to learn what the competition is doing right now to thrive, if you want to learn what you should be doing to stay ahead of the curve, and also 3 things that your competition is investing in right now to win big, then keep on watching. That's what we're talking about today on today's show. Guys, welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell right here on YouTube. We put out new content every single week to help you grow your travel businesses, and I don't want you to miss a thing. And by the way, if you are new, I would love if you would just put a little comment below that says, I'm new. I would love to welcome you to our community. And if you're new, you might not know who I am. My name is Cindy Williams, and I started in the travel industry well over 25 years ago at this point. And I'm best known for being the CEO of Careers on Vacation, which helps people launch, grow, and supersize their travel businesses. I also own and operate my own award-winning, nationally recognized travel agency. So travel. That's what we love to talk about on this channel. And today we're discussing how to stay ahead of the competition. And I want to start the show today by saying I'm not a big believer in, I think healthy competition is good, but there's no lack. I want to make that clear. There's enough abundance for all of us. The travel industry is a trillion with a T, as in Tom, $1 trillion industry. There's enough abundance for all of us. And while there might not be lack or scarcity, especially right now as travel returns, there are plenty of smarter ways to do things and better ways to go about getting more results. And that's what we're going to focus on today. Really studying the people who are doing what you want to do. They're running the size businesses that you want to run. They have the lifestyle that you want, right? So figuring out what they are doing and modeling some of those things can help you move forward in your business. So I have the unique perspective. I work with hundreds of travel brands every single year in my company, Careers on Vacation. So we really get to see behind the scenes of who's doing 6 and 7 figures. What are they doing differently? What are the things that, are consistent from one to another that they do that make them more successful. So today we're going to peel that curtain back and talk about what I call is these unicorns, right? These unicorns of the industry and how you can get a little closer to achieving those results too. By the way, if you are super new into the travel industry or you're just even thinking about getting into it, I want to direct you over to my free masterclass. It's called the 5 Shifts to a 6-Figure Travel Business and Beyond. For those of you who are thinking about getting into the industry, or maybe you're really new in the industry and you feel a little lost, that is a great place to start to really understand common themes and if the industry is even for you. So definitely check that out. It's totally free, and I'll link it down below a little bit later after the show. So I want to start by asking everyone, what is your serious level for your travel business? Like on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being, I'm just kind of seeing what this is all about. I'm going to dip my toe in the water and see how it goes. Maybe 2 is like, I want to run a hobby business and I'm pretty committed to doing that, but I'm just going to kind of see as it goes. And a 4 or 5 is going to be, I want to do this full time. I want travel to be my lifestyle. I want to work from home and I don't want to have another job. I'm really serious about having a travel empire. So on that scale of 1, dipping your toe in the water, to 5, doing it full time and just living the lifestyle outright, where are you on that kind of scale? I think understanding where you are is good, and there's no wrong numbers, by the way. Like you might have another job or other commitments of the other things. A lot of people who are level 4 and level 5 now started by hobby level businesses, right? So there's no wrong answers, but I think it's good to just take a pulse check of where you are. Now, I will say unicorns, right? These monster businesses that are growing and scaling, they're going to be serious level meter 4 and 5. They are committed. They're eating, breathing, living their businesses. They're committed to making them successful. Even if you're a hobby business, some of those 2s or 3s, some of those have that commitment level too, but at the hobby level, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with getting maximum results with your hobby business either. But those unicorns are typically those 4s or 5s, just to kind of draw a parallel there. And the other thing to think about is, am I willing to invest time in my business? Am I willing to invest money, or both, right? in growth, that's another thing to think about it. Are you serious about, competing at the level that your competition might be? And by the way, stop comparing yourself to your competition's results unless you're putting in the same investment in time or resources, right? So doesn't help you all. It doesn't serve you in meeting your goals. If you're comparing yourself to someone who has a $5,000 or $10,000 marketing budget a month and going, why am I not successful? That's not an apples to apples comparison. So all it is a recipe for frustration. Now, can you learn on what were their stair steps to get to that place where they had all those resources to market? Absolutely. But instead of comparing, I want you to empower yourself to committing to holding yourself accountable, playing it bigger, and learning from your competition, but not comparing yourself. Is that helpful? I hope it is. Give it a big like if that's helpful for you, because I think a lot of times people get frustrated. I'm going to quit, or I could never be that person, or I could never have that business, and it just feels discouraging. That's not how you forge ahead, friends. I'm going to talk about where I started and how I grew my empire, which is now a 7-figure travel brand, in a second here. But there were hard days along the road. You might be in those hard days. There's nothing wrong with that. But the comparison will kill you. The imposter syndrome will kill you. You don't want that. But what we can start to look at and analyze is, what is your competition doing a little bit differently that maybe you can incorporate in your travel business today? So the first thing, when I was putting my notes together for this show today, I was like, you know what? Because I'm looking at stats and results and numbers and different things from different travel brands, and I'm looking like, wow, what did they do in 2020? And there was something very special that they did differently. They didn't panic when we had that downtime. Now, 2020, the crap show that it was all over the place. We all had feelings about 2020. Some of us were stuck on the couch watching Netflix. Some of us quit our travel businesses. Some people forged ahead. Some people doubled down. Wherever you were, there's no judgment, because it was a weird time. I don't think there were any bad decisions. All you can do today is look at where you are and move forward. But I do want to look at what those unicorns did in 2020 that is helping them have so much success right now in the middle of this resurgence of travel. So the first thing is, they realized they were going to have downtime, and they said, okay, what can I accomplish in this time? What can I do? What can I do to move my business forward? So they were doing things like building marketing funnels for when travel returns. They were having trivia nights with their clients, right? They were keeping engaged. They changed the tone of their marketing, but they were still touching base with keeping their base warm, right? They were doing careers on vacation. They were working with me to go, Cindy, what are the things I need to put in place? I've been wanting to do automation for years. I've been wanting to put a marketing machine in place for years. I've been wanting to do all these things, but I didn't feel like I had time. I have time now. Let me commit to doing this. Some of them built teams. They were training travel agents when you couldn't even travel. It sounds crazy, but guess who's ready? Guess who has a little cash register? It's like ding, 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 ding all day long right now, because they had the foresight to go, let me try to use this time wisely. I don't know what's going to happen, but let me put steps in place, have that faith, and move forward. So that's what they did differently. And nobody wants another 2020. No one wants that. But what every business has is ebbs and flows, right? And once in a while, you're going to have a lull in your business. So an inexperienced business owner, or maybe you're someone who's new to running a business, might freak out. Oh my gosh, I was getting leads and now I'm not getting leads. What do I do? This feels bad. There's scarcity, there's lack, right? Whenever I have a little lull in my business or a little free time, I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Let me get out the list of all of the things I'm supposed to be working on. So I always have that list in the background that if I have a free day or an appointment cancels or anything happens that I magically have an extra day in my schedule, I always go to that list. I don't freak out. I don't worry about, if election was a good example, right? Election week, the phones went dead, like November, right? Because everybody was on the TV watching all of the things and no one was thinking about anything else. So our calls went from steady pace in late October, and then they went brrr, and then right after the election, they picked back up again. But it was a weird week, and I was like, what's going on? The leads aren't coming in. We don't have as many sales as we do. We have a normal number of sales happening every day in our businesses, right? And I was like, oh, duh. Everyone's watching the news, right? I have blinders on. I'm not trying to watch any of it. But the point being is, I'm like, oh, well, we have a little extra time. Let's pull out this and get it ready. And, oh, what's coming up for Christmas? Let's send out our holiday cards. Let's do whatever that stuff on that list is, right? So the unicorns Focus on that, right? And that's what I want you to focus on too. There's always go from working in your business when it's busy to working on your business when it's slow. That's a great tip. All right, next one is these unicorns, these super agents and super agencies. They believe they're going to be successful. It's as simple and as hard as that sounds, right? It's not magic. It's mindset. It's not magic. It's mindset. And I want to share a great quote with you from Janice Bryant Howroyd. I love this quote. Success is transferable. You can be highly successful in one industry and transfer to a different industry as long as you're prepared to put in the work and honor what you don't know. End quote. Honor what you don't know. I love that piece because if maybe you're in a different career or a different industry right now and you're like, can I translate this to travel? Can I translate this to something else? Unicorns will do those key things of understanding, absolutely, I can. I have the confidence and I know I can do it, but they also, that last piece of that quote is so important, they honor what they don't know. They know it's the questions they don't even know to ask that will get them in the most trouble. So they're prepared to invest in the research, in the time, in hiring someone who does know what they need to know to be successful in another industry. That's why I love that quote so much. So those unicorns are honoring what they don't know, and they never see an obstacle as undoable. They see it as an obstacle or a problem that needs to be solved in service to their goal. So there are no, if I can do it, it's how do I do it, right? Adopting that success mindset is really important. Do you think when I was like 20 years old, so when I was 20 years old, just to share my backstory, I sold $1 million in travel my first full year as a travel agent. Like I started when I was 19, so it was probably 20 was like when I hit the goal or whatever. So here I am, this 20-year-old kid traveling the world, going on all these trips, selling like crazy. I was just a great salesperson. I was so enthusiastic about travel. Everybody that landed on my phone, I was like, just ask for that credit card because I was like, you want to go, right? You're going on a trip. This is exciting. I was a natural salesperson. But so what? So what? I sold $1 million when I was 19, 20 years old. When I started my agency, I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to automate. I didn't know how to do reporting. I didn't know how to hire, recruit, onboard, train, coach staff. I didn't know how to do payroll. I didn't know how to do agency operations. I didn't know what ARC reporting was. I didn't know how to develop supplier relationships and on and on and on and on and on. I didn't know any of those things, but I had the belief in myself, right? The success mindset, I can do it. It's travel. I'll figure it out. It is a problem and I will solve it. And I did. Over 27 years now, I have tried at things. I have failed at things. I have learned. I have hired people. I got help when I need it. I moved past obstacles. I did all the things that you need to do to solve the problem to get to that next place in your business. And guess what? I grew and I grew and I grew all the way to 6 figures a year and then to 7 figures a year, right? So the true entrepreneur, the unicorns, that top tier, right? With that best success mindset, never question if they will be successful. They only ask how or what it will take to be successful. How can I do that? How can I do that? So I want you to adopt attacking the how and retiring the if. If has got to leave your vocabulary if you want to jump into this next tier. It's just about figuring how. Less feelings and more facts. How do I fix it? How do I fix that in my business? I'm hiring people right now. I hire people every year. I hire consultants. I hire experts. I hire people. If I get stuck in something, then who do I need to talk to fix it, right? That's what you have to be committed to do to grow in your business. So your 3 things I promised I would share with you that your competition is investing in. And this I see across the board in our top tier unicorns, right? They invest in continuing education. They invest in consulting to grow. What do I need to do this? What do I need to do that, right? So consulting and training is number 1. Number 2, they're marketing. You guys, you got to market. You have to do real marketing if you want to have a real business. You can grow a friends and family business, referral. You can grow a little business that way, but if you want to build your business by referral base only, it's going to take you years and years and years before you get to the place where your business is where you thought it should be, a couple years in. But if you're doing real marketing, you can scale it so much faster. The marketing is the lifeblood of any business. Our industry is not the only one. But our industry is a little bit behind because we have a lot of home-based agencies, and a lot of people just don't know how to market. I had to learn how to be a marketer, you guys. Like, I'm awesome at marketing today, but that was years and years and years of learning what works, what doesn't, what are the best practices, what levers can I pull, what should I invest in, what should I not invest in. So marketing is one of those things, though, that is really the lifeblood of your business. If you're not marketing, you're moving backwards, not forwards. The next one is my personal favorite, automation. Anything going on in my business, if I can figure out a way to automate it, you can bet your bottom dollar I am going to figure out how to automate it, because automation allows me to do more faster. It allows me to serve my clients at a higher level of service. And it also allows me to get my life back. I built my businesses around my family. I talk about that a lot on my other videos. It was family first, and I'm going to build this empire around what's really important to me on this trip to earth as a human being, and that's my family, right? How am I going to build my business around it? Automation allows me to do that. So, and the unicorns are doing that too, because you can't talk to 100 people a day, but you can interact through technology with hundreds and even thousands in some cases, in our case, a day. We're doing, right? We send close to 200,000 emails a month. When we have big promotions and things going on. So it's a lot. Like, I couldn't call 200,000 people. There's not enough hours in the day, right? But because of automation, I am touching that many people through our marketing efforts, right? So guys, those are the three things: consulting and training, marketing, automation. These are the things that can really 5x, 10x your business with growth over time. And remember, honor what you don't know. That is really the key part. Get help with the things that you don't know. Here's a couple questions that I think will help you clarify where you need the most help and maybe where you would want to start. So number one, ask yourself this: where do I need to get better to grow? What do I need to be better at, right? If you take back when I was 20 years old, I needed to get better at everything, right? Marketing, how do I hire people? How do I set up an agency, right? There's so many questions, but what for you right now, what do you need to get better at? The next question is, what problem do I need to solve to grow? What problem needs to be solved in your business so you can move forward in growth? The next one is, what plateau am I stuck at? You know, if you're stuck, if you've been at the same sales numbers, or you get the same number of leads every single month, or you're not seeing growth in whatever measurement you're trying to grow in, what plateau are you stuck at? And then the last one, this is my favorite one. If I knew how to blank, you fill it in. If I knew how to blank, I would be more successful. If I knew how to what? What's going in that blank? That's what you need help with. Start in that place. The only difference between you and the competitor that's doing what you want to do is how they respond to the above questions. Some people go, oh, I'll see if I can figure it out. Or I'm just going to start Googling. I'm going to read a bunch of feeds and or they seek out real solutions to help fix those things. They get true learning or true automation or true marketing in place. And that's what helps shift you into that unicorn phase. So if you want to adopt the how and retire the if with your mindset, right? If you want to honor what you don't know and just get laser focused on your growth, on your marketing, on your automation, on all of those things, I want to remind you guys, this is exactly the stuff we train you from A to Z in Careers on Vacation, right? So if if this resonates with you and you know you need help with some of those big things, I want to encourage you to go check out Careers on Vacation. You can go to our website, careersonvacation.com. If you're ready to apply, you can go to careersonvacation.com/ready now. But this is our program. Not only is it online learning, you also get live classes. You get access to my amazing team of experts, the same team that helped me grow to the level that I am today. They are helping the students in our mastermind programs excel and achieve and do all of the things. And this is the most reviewed program in the travel industry for education. So definitely check out all of our case studies here on YouTube. We have well over 100 now. So I'm going to pop that link below in comments later today. But I want to thank you guys for tuning into the show today. Definitely drop your questions below. I'm going to go back later after we update the links. And if you have questions in there, I'm going to answer them in comments for you. But thank you so much for watching today. It's always a pleasure. Normally these live streams come out over on our Facebook group. So I want to remind everyone, you can go over to our Facebook group. It's called Careers on Vacation. It's a free group. That's another great place to engage with me as well. And if you want to travel with me behind the scenes or virtually travel with me, follow me over on Instagram. You can find me in all the places at Wanderlust CEO. We're even doing TikTok now, which has been super fun. So I'd love to connect with you guys over there too. But thanks for watching today, guys. I love you so much. I wish you so much love, so much abundance. I wish you the world. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.